Welcome into Rapid Recap presented by Dreamfinders Homes. The Jaguars lose this one to the Denver Broncos. Final score 23-13 as they drop to 0-2. And the first drive so promising. It's so loud in the stadium. You're thinking this energy is awesome. And then after that, really nothing much else, and no one really has an answer for it.
Yeah, they had a good plan coming out. It felt to me like the rest of the game, Brian, it was a case of a Broncos team that knows what it is. They've been under the same coach, I think, for about 3 or 4 years now. They know how they want to play. They didn't panic. I think they knew the Jaguars would sort of come back to them. I think the Jaguars are still figuring themselves out. A little alarming, Trevor's numbers, 14 of 33. It's not what you want. I still chalk that up to rookie stuff. I think he will still be fine. But clearly, as he alluded to, they got a little behind the chains after that first drive, and that's got to be addressed. The running, it just feels to me like this team still needs to figure out what it is, and it's not quite there yet. I thought that's what we saw today.
Yeah, you want it to be a team that uses the run to set up the pass, and it still feels like they're using the pass to set up the run. Back to the Broncos, though. Early on, they had trouble figuring out how the Jaguars were playing, and then you saw them go to a three-man rush early in the second quarter. Shaq Griffin alluded to it in the postgame. They started playing more zone, made the quarterback read, and he lost his patience in the second quarter, just like he did last week. It takes time to figure that stuff out.
Yes, and Trevor Lawrence mentioned the amount of 3rd and 10s they were in. They just couldn't manage it. But defensively, it looked like they were getting some good pass rush and just couldn't make the plays.
I thought the defense did okay. They did a good job against the run. I thought there were things today that you can look at with the defense and say, okay, that's things they can build on. A concern to me is still they tend to give up a big play defensively. That has changed a lot of games. I think it was a 33-yard play by Sutton, set up the first touchdown, 55-yard set up the second. You know, in the NFL, those big plays matter. You can only depend on what you think you're doing well so much. You've got to stop big plays. They haven't done it so far.
I mean, the injury to C.J. Henderson could be problematic for this football team because they identified quickly in the third quarter that it was Chris Claybrooks out there, and they went right at him. And, of course, it was 55 yards and set up the 17-7 score. Here's what they need. They need more pass rush. They always need more pass rush. They need takeaways. They have none. They've given the ball away 5 times. They have 0 takeaways. You'll really help the young quarterback if you give him a short field and an extra possession.
Totally true. And that is Rapid Recap presented by Dreamfinders Homes. We have much more about this game tomorrow morning on Jaguars Drive Time.